Why do you think students need libraries?
It gives them a third hangout space away from home, and while still in school, it's separate from the schoolwork. So it gives them an area to relax and unwind and do things that won't stress them out as much.
Siento que la librería es un lugar donde puedes encontrar todo lo que busques y siento que todos los estudiantes tenemos algo que buscar.
I believe that students need libraries for lots of different reasons. I think libraries are an opportunity to flex a muscle that we might not see inside the classroom. It's an opportunity for students to pursue their individual passions. So in the classroom, we teach them skills, we introduce them to material, and in the library, we give them the opportunity to imagine what they might do next with that information, with those skills. And so this grant at Brown University Library enabled us to provide those materials, those experiences that enabled our kids to really imagine big and to make their experience even more relevant to their lives.
My name is Kelly Clifton, and I'm the head of library community engagement here at Brown University.
My name is Karina Kornoyer, and I'm a social sciences librarian.
I'm Nora Dimmick. I'm Deputy University Librarian, and I am a professional librarian.
The Fund for the Children of Providence is an endowment that was set up by Dr. Ruth Simmons, who was the previous president at Brown. And the money is dictated to benefit Providence students, specifically within the public school system.
And first we looked at K-12 and we thought, well, that's too much. So what could we focus on in 3 years? What kind of success could we have? What kind of impact could we do in 3 years? The high school seemed like the right size for us to get started. And after 3 years, we fully expect to expand this, and we've already started into the middle schools and the elementary schools. But getting our feet wet and making the relationships at the high school level seemed like something that was in our mission as librarians, and thinking about college readiness and high school students, helping them get ready for college. So we put together a 3-year proposal that started with beefing up the libraries, new furniture, new collections, new spaces, building relationships with the librarians so that we could work together on programming moving forward. We've had just an incredible time working together, and I couldn't be prouder of this project.
Libraries are the heartbeat of schools. They're the central location. It's where information is found. It's where people feel safe. And we wanted to make sure that libraries are centered in each school, and the librarians are valued for their expertise, and they're partners with other departments. So that was one of the biggest goals of this project, was really to amplify the work that the librarians are already doing, but offer them support in order to do even more.
We engage with Classical High School, and we're helping them with their junior research projects. So they'll come in with some questions that they have, ideas that they have, and questions that they like answered, and we help them with their research process. So thinking through their questions, coming up with a plan to do research, and then we open up some of our resources for them and help them use them and think critically about the information that they find. Students who are from PCTA are coming with different ideas and different options that they can use the library and our resources. So we brought them to a different science library space. We're helping them to, again, sort of think through the things that they're learning in class and how they can create research questions and then answer them here.
My name is Maura Keating. I am the Library Media Specialist at Classical High School. I believe that the library is a place of centering. So I believe that the library is the center of a school and the heart of a community. And here at Classical, we try to be that. We are literally in the middle of the building. So when you come in, you're right in the library. I try to be a welcoming presence so that students see a welcoming face when they come in every morning, or when they come in at lunch, and when they leave at the end of the day. We are a space where we can access information. So we have books, we also have other materials that students can use for information, and we also host a makerspace.
I really like Fashion Club. I think it's really cool. I have met people that way, and I've never sewn anything before, but I'm actually making a garment, I'm making a dress for the first time, and
yeah, I think
I wouldn't be doing that otherwise.
I think Fashion Club provides a lot of variety and tools that are easily accessible to students, and just anyone that just that's just curious of what they could create.
We are also a place where students can learn, they can grow, and they can contribute to their community. So it's a place where students can gather with their friends, they can play a board game, they can do a puzzle to communicate and to connect. They can use the makerspace to make new things, to make a dress, or to hem their pants. But they can also use the makerspace to learn math skills, to make a project with their engineering class. And finally, it's a place where I can collaborate with teachers. I have a lot of the community coming in, of course students, but also teachers, administration, faculty, parents, community members gather here to use not only the space, but also the collection and the resources here.
My name is Kim Yeaw, and I'm the librarian or library media specialist for PCTA. When we first came here, it was state of the art, but over the years, it started to get worn and tired. So Brown University Libraries made it possible for us to get all new furniture, chairs, and nice cushy soft chairs at bookshelves for our students to enjoy and feel comfortable. The Brown Library Grant has really made many things that I've wanted for this library happen. I'm in the process of building a makerspace environment and more of a craft rather than technical, because our building is all technical. More books are available. With my limited budget from the district, this was opening up many opportunities and diverse titles that can be put on the shelves. My manga, it's very expensive to build a collection of manga, but it has tripled in size since this grant. So I'd like to see more of that. And most importantly, more field trips and more authors visiting in the years to come, because that is something that is impossible with our limited budget. We're going to Ocean State Media, which is formerly PBS. The graphics team is going to experience how that studio runs and do some workshops with them. And then finally, one of the authors that is coming for the Read Across Rhode Island, she's going to be doing an interview at Ocean State Media, and a large group of students are going to witness and be part of the panel to meet her and experience her book.
My name is Darshel Silva. I am the librarian at Central High School. Brown has impacted this library a lot. They have helped me do a lot of things this year. They've given me resources to update things in the library. When I got here, I didn't have a way to teach or project anything in the library, and I have that now. They've been helping me get books to replace the books that need to be replaced here in the library. The nonfiction that we are replacing to bring that to up to date, and then adding more current fiction that appeals to our students. Not every book appeals to every kid, but you gotta have the right books to appeal to your kids. And so they're helping us meet that. They're helping me get the resources I need to build the makerspace out. I had things that I came with, but what they're helping me to do is going to make it 100 times better and give us more options and things for the students to do while they're in there and to bring out their creative sides. And it may also bring out their entrepreneurial side. You know what I mean? In high school, that is a big thing that you've got to look at. Where are you going from here? You got to get those skills and you got to start having that mindset, and a makerspace helps them do that. There is a resource to, once I start shifting books, they're actually going to come help me do all of that, because if they didn't help with any of that, I would be here for months upon months upon months just trying to move books around. So that's going to be a big help. And they're also a big help, and if I need to know something or I need information about something that I can't get, they're helpful in also getting that. You know what I mean? They're also they're helping us be able to come together and be each other's sounding boards for what we're doing. We are able to meet every month with them and with as a group, which most librarians don't get that. When you're a librarian, you're usually your standalone little island, and which can be a good thing on some hands, but not a good thing on the other side, you know what I mean? Because then you're kind of stuck in your head about, should I do this? Should I not? This way you have a sounding board for things like that. So everything with Brown has been a major help to me.
I am Jody Lynn Solomon. I am a library media specialist or librarian, and I am the high school librarian for JSEC in Providence. When I arrived, we had, just in terms of the physical space, we had big, somewhat broken, very clunky wooden furniture that was very hard to move around, despite the fact that the library is also a meeting space and meets all kinds of different needs. So we were dragging around big clunky chairs and that. And even though we have a large Spanish-speaking population, I arrived to very few books in Spanish of any kind, let alone books that people would want to read. We have, thanks to Brown, all of this brand new furniture, and had folks come and really talk to us about what we needed. And these tables fold up. So the furniture is a big change in the way it looks and the way it physically works here in the library, and changing spaces around so that we can accommodate everybody's needs. The Spanish collection has grown. I think we're getting close to 100 fiction books and 40 or 50 nonfiction books, which is great. Another thing that has been different is Brown helped us get genre labels. So we are labeling a project that is going on over there. We are labeling as many of the books as possible with the genre that book represents, or more than one, which gives readers easier access to look for things that, if they're looking for something, oh, I really like to read horror, well, then you don't have to go through all of the romance books. This one has a horror label on it.
Hi, I'm Suzanne Gordon. I'm the librarian at Mount Pleasant High School. I've genreified the library so the books are now organized by fiction to make it easier for students to find out what they're interested in without having to ask me. So slowly and surely, I've been adding manga, and Brown has been a great partner in that. A lot of manga, books in Spanish, and books that kids are interested in.
A mí me encanta empezar cosas nuevas y yo hace 2 años estoy muy obsesionada con los libros y siento que ser la presidenta del club de lectura aquí en mi escuela me ha dado la oportunidad de conocer a mucha gente como yo, y también me ha dado la oportunidad de compartir las cosas que leo y las cosas que me gusta leer.
I think a lot of times people think of books as sort of this theoretical thing that's in the ether. And to see the flesh and bones author with their backstory. And to see authors that look like our students, I think it's very empowering for them. So the students have been very engaged and totally enjoyed the author visits.
I was really excited because I've read a lot of her books and it's really nice. She's the first Muslim author that I've seen, and it's nice hearing about her books, especially being a Muslim who doesn't wear the hijab and seeing its perspective from a woman who does wear the hijab and seeing how her life is and seeing how it compares to mine and how it's very similar.
Something new that I learned was her background, where she grew up, that her family, she comes from a family that are immigrants. And me being a child of immigrants, it was really interesting to learn about how her life has been due to that.
Oh, it's intricate. Well, we have to include all the high schools. So based on the size of our auditorium, we decided on the number of students per school. Brown University then would assign a bus or two to each of the schools to be picked up and brought over to our school, our auditorium. I worked with the graphics students and the drama students, as well as the Skills USA group. And we designed a map on where each of the teams or schools will sit. They helped usher, they did a whole film, they were the moderators. And the best part was that we had Ms. McLeod, our drama teacher and ELA teacher leader, be a moderator as well as a student on the stage. So it was very student-centered and the questions came from the students.
Being a student facilitator in the author meet with Safia Elio was not only a fun experience for me, but also for our students. Being able to sit there and have a conversation with someone like her, but also being able to listen from her and learn from her was something that definitely impacted me. She's somebody who definitely speaks for the woman and is very articulated with her words and very wise. And it was something that I definitely needed to help build me as a person and also for our students as well. So it was definitely nice to have her come to our school, and I definitely hope that we have more things like this come to our school.
Hello, my name is Jahaze Gonsalves and I'm a graphics senior here at PCTA. And throughout my senior year, I have worked closely with the school's librarian, Kim Yeaw, and Brown University's head of library communication engagement, Kelly Clifton. Our mission was to make a testimonial to show Brown University's impact on the PPSD high school's libraries. This gave me the chance to build on so many skills, such as leadership and communication, when I made my film team and discussed what I wanted the film to look like and what kind of expectations to have. It was extremely interesting because my crew was students in a grade younger than me. Being the director, filmmaker, and editor of this project was an amazing experience. Some of the things I've done behind the scenes was reaching out to the PPSD librarians, scheduling times to conduct interviews, transporting cinema cameras and tripods, as well as the rest of the equipment, and setting it up on the site with my crew, and attending school book signing events to conduct interviews with students about their experiences. It's a goal of mine to keep the libraries great and up to date, which is why we need Brown University to help keep that going. Thank you for watching.